As organisations grow, as they evolve, whether it's through mergers, acquisitions, departments being put together, you accumulate a lot of waste. People get slower and they don't know why. Each organisation has a very different context, and because of these different contexts, there can be no standard playbook. There is no science to organisational change, much as people would like there to be. Organisational change is a very difficult thing to traverse for any organisation. When people are looking at agile and lean as the way to solve their problems, it becomes even harder. The scaling challenge for small organisations and startups is somewhat different to what it is for a larger organisation. Small companies are great. And for small companies, something like Scrum or other agile frameworks work really well. What startups do begin to find is that as they grow, things get harder. The things that came naturally don't seem to come as naturally anymore. You start to recruit more people, and those people bring in different mindsets, and the organisation begins to get slow. At Sheave, we understand that organisational contexts differ. So our approach to transformations isn't to provide people with a playbook. Throughout each of the 5 steps that we go through as an organisation, when we're partnering with organisations such as yours, we don't look to be there for every single step of the way. We want to give you everything that you need so you can go it alone as quickly as possible. When we first engage with an organisation, we go through a period of alignment. We want to ensure that Sheave and your organisation are fully aligned on exactly what you would like to achieve and how you would like to achieve it. We also want to ensure that internally you're fully aligned. All too often people see agile and lean as the goal. They think that in order to achieve greatness, all we need to do is set the distant point of the direction to say agile and lean will solve all of our problems. But agile should never be the goal. So when we first engage, we work to redefine, reassess, understand your goals, understand how agile and lean can help to achieve them. We look to assess as much as we can do about your current organisation through one-on-one interviews with leadership and a sample of your organisation, and by surveying the people in the organisation and producing reporting which enables you to see the level of alignment and maturity that you already have. Through this alignment period, we produce a report which enables you to understand what could come next for you. If you continue on that journey with Sheave, we work with filling any knowledge gaps that you have through training, education and advice. Once you have the knowledge, we move on to understanding. You need to practice what you have learned. You need to continue practicing the things that you knew before. Sheave will be there to help you get the most from that purposeful practice so that your knowledge turns into real understanding and that behaviours really do begin to change. Once you have that understanding, once behaviours have changed, we want you to then own it. We want to give you everything that we can do to ensure that you own this new organisation which is beginning to evolve, and we want you to own what happens after that point. We work on deepening your levels of expertise. We work on going deeper into a lot of the practices and methods which you're no doubt experimenting with, and move it to a point where we can then finally focus on the end of the journey for us, which is excellence. We want you to be the most excellent version of yourselves and be the most excellent organisation that you can possibly be. And we want you to achieve that through taking everything that you've learned along the journey and everything that we've learned about you. We want you to excel. So we want to continue the investment by helping your organisation develop its own coaches and its own coaching mentality. For organisations to develop its own training and its own trainers. For organisations to have leadership that understands these challenges and supports the growth of the people, so that we leave with an excellent organisation in place, with everybody happy and productive.